Well, hello. These are the announcements for the Tomorrow River Lutheran Parish for the 23rd Sunday after Pentecost. This year that falls on November 13th, 2022. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. We continue to have our three worship services, our three in-person worship services, and you are cordially invited to attend one of those. It's an important thing, you know. The Bible says that we shouldn't neglect the services of God's house. It's an encouragement to me. It's an encouragement to the other people here. It's an important part of building a community of grace and acceptance and love, and it's a witness to our neighbors that this manner of life is important to us, that it is more important than other distractions, other activities, and so I hope that you will continue to be faithful in coming to worship or recommit yourself to that kind of faithfulness. I would be glad to be part of that with you. The three services are at the same times to which you've become accustomed. 8:30 indoors at Peace, 9:30 outdoors at Nelsonville, and 10:15 indoors at Nelsonville. And again, I would love to see you at one of those. Remember too that we always put up things on the web. We put up the confirmation lesson, the Old Testament Sunday School lesson, these announcements, the sermon. So if you can't come to worship for reasons of health or geography, we still think ourselves as family with you, and we would love to know that you're participating with us. Also, if you know people who are not web active, obviously you're watching this video, but if you know people who don't have the ability to go online and to get our online offerings, we send DVDs out every week. And so if you know someone who has a DVD player but doesn't know much about the World Wide Web, we would love to send DVDs out to those people as well. All right, other things. The prayer list is always available. It's the top right corner of the website. You can see the most current version. We sanitize it a little bit. We don't put last names. We try to scrub identifying information because it is going out on the web, and we don't want people to be bombarded by criminals or hucksters. So if you want to know who's who or what's going on, we're happy to fill you in. Just text me or Pastor Gretchen or call or email the church office. We do have three families in the initial stages of grief, and so we commend them to you, not only for your prayers, but also for acts of mercy and charity. Joyce's family and Dick's family and Dennis's family are newly bereaved, and I ask that you would receive them and care for them in love. Jack is continuing to adapt to institutional living, which is not what he wants, but probably what he needs. And if you'd be thinking of him, and if you are in Point sometime and want to do something really good, stop in and visit Jack. The rest of the names on that list, I don't have anything new to tell you about any of them, just to thank you in advance for your faithfulness and for your prayers. Confirmation is up and running. We're doing the Life of Christ. There are always adults there. If you wanted to drift in, you would be welcome. If you want to watch the videos, those are available to you. Go on the website. It's on the top, the second line of the top of the website, the confirmation tab, and you have access to all of the videos, I believe, for the last 3 years. Now, a lot of videos, a lot of things for you to look at and think about, but this year's the Life of Christ. And if you want to come to confirmation and ask questions, you can do that. If you want to email me questions, you can do that too. If you want to get together and talk sometime, that is always an option. For this part of the year, we're still meeting at Nelsonville at 7 o'clock for the in-person classes, and the online classes are at 8. You're welcome to log on to those too. The meeting link is always on the top of the confirmation page of the church website. Sunday school is rolling right along. They're also doing the Life of Christ, same curricula in each church, so that families can go back and forth as their schedule dictates or demands. 9 o'clock start at Peace, 9:30 start at Nelsonville. Now, other things that are coming up. The bake sale is on. It's one of the highlights of the year. You know, we have just this plethora of wondrous Scandinavian treats and other treats. You know, sandbakels and lefse and krumkake and torts, cookies. And if you were willing to bake to help us, we would be grateful. We're raising money for some necessary repairs on the part of our building that serves our community, that houses track, that houses the AA group. There's some things that we need to do to protect the integrity of the building, and so we're raising funds for that, and the bake sale monies will be used for that as a way of continuing our ministry in this community. Anyway, that bake sale is December 3rd. If you want more information, there'll be more information in the bulletins. You can call the church office. You can go on, you look at the sheet, the page, the announcements page here, and there'll be more announcements there. And we would love to hear from you that you are going to bring treats. We would love to have you show up on the 3rd. Remember, if you're looking for the lefse, it's probably good to come early, right? So that tends to sell out pretty fast. We got a blood drive coming up on December 12th. I know that's still a ways away, but you know, Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and then you know, we jump right into getting ready for Christmas. So it's good to put it on your calendar now. Monday, December 12th from 12 to 5 at Peace. We would also welcome your contributions to serving our guests. We're pretty good at this. We make our goal every time, and part of the reason that people come here to donate blood is that they know they're going to get fed a shredded beef or a shredded pork sandwich and some homemade pie. And so if you want to help us with that part, we'd appreciate that. The Mitten Tree is up at Peace. Remember, the Mitten Tree is a place where you can give mittens to people who are cold, people who are in need, our neighbors who have fallen on hard times. The definition of a mitten is anything that will keep a person warm. That's what a mitten is. So a mitten is a mitten, a hat is a mitten, a blanket is a mitten, boots are mittens, coats are mittens, snow pants are mittens, sweaters are mittens. We will make sure that we take anything you've got that will keep a person warm, and we will find a partner who needs exactly that. And that's a good thing. And so I encourage you to join us in that. Nelsonville generally has a Salvation Army tree that goes up. It's not up yet, but it'll be up soon, where you take an ornament off the tree. On the back of the ornament will be written some food stuff or some need that the Salvation Army has for caring for our homeless neighbors in Stevens Point, and you bring that in, and if you want to take more ornaments, that is always allowed. I think that those are the critical announcements. Obviously, there's other places to serve. There's a lot of folks looking for volunteers at this time of the year. I trust that you will find places to pour out love and care and compassion in this season of light, this season of blessedness. So I look forward to seeing you in church. I love hearing from you. I'm grateful for your prayers and for your support of these congregations, and I do wish you God's peace. Bye-bye.